Hello, everybody, welcome back to Gyanan. This is the series of 100 Things Every Designer Needs to Know About People audiobook. How People Focus Their Attention. Chapter 41. People Filter Information. Have you ever met someone who has a long held belief that he just won't change, no matter how much evidence you show them that the belief is not tenable? People seek out and pay attention to information and cues that confirm their beliefs. They don't seek out, in fact, they ignore or even discount information that doesn't support what they already believe. Filtering is often useful since it reduces the amount of information we have to pay attention to at any one time. But sometimes filtering can lead to bad choices. In 1988, the US Navy had a ship in the Persian Gulf called the USS Vincennes. One day, while scanning the radar screen on the ship, the crew saw an aircraft headed their way. They decided early on that the approaching aircraft was not a commercial airliner, but a hostile military plane. They shot down the plane, which did turn out to be a commercial airliner with 290 passengers and crew on board. Everyone died. Many factors led to this erroneous conclusion. The situation was stressful. I'll cover stress in chapter People Make Mistakes. And the room was too dark. There were many ambiguous pieces of information that made it hard for the Vincennes crew to understand what they were looking at on their radar screen. Most efficient, however, is what they chose to pay attention to and what they chose to ignore. Several crew members were convinced from the start that it was a hostile military plane, and from the point on, they filtered all the incoming information. They had repeatedly rephrased the training scenario on what to do when hostile military plane entered their airspace. They ignored evidence that it was commercial plane, paid attention only to the information that supported their belief that it was a hostile military craft, and then proceeded to carry out the training scenario. All of this led them to an incorrect conclusion. Key takeaways. Don't expect that people will necessarily pay attention to the information you provide. Don't make assumptions. What is obvious to you as the designer may not be obvious to the people using what you have designed. If you think people might be filtering information, use color, size, animation, video, and sound to draw attention to what's important. If it's critical that people pay attention to certain information, make that information stand out 10 times more than you think is necessary. To be continued. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe.